And I've also had people who have already done couples annual planning and of course reach out and say that it's already established a great plan for themselves in 2026 and that the course was extremely valuable. What's up, the Tactical Empire? It is Sean coming at you. Jeff and I have been super busy doing our Tactical Empire Accelerator calls, and Riley is creating and working on and releasing our marketing plan for 2025. So I want to jump on today, give you guys a nice little update on the couples annual planning course that's in the Tactical Empire Network free Skool group. You guys have listened to our podcast episodes before. I said that we released that course inside of the free group. If you guys message Jeff or I, we'll give you access to that $500 course for free inside of that group. Tomorrow on our Inner Circle paid mastermind group call, Jeff is going to be taking the guys through annual planning. And I've also had people who have already done couples annual planning and of course reach out and say that it's already established a great plan for themselves in 2026 and that the course was extremely valuable. So I just wanted to peel back the curtain a little bit today and give you guys some insights into what those modules are from the couples annual planning course inside of the Tactical Empire Network on the free Skool group. There's a welcome message where Jeff and I are setting the tone. Why couples annual planning, why setting a time aside is extremely important. And we do feel that getting away from the day-to-day, if you and your spouse could book a night at an Airbnb or a hotel or send the kids to a friend's house, an in-law's house, someone to help, so you guys could have a full day and night to do couples annual planning, that would be most impactful. But this message sets the tone for that session. If not, you can break it into a few long dates, long lunches where you guys do watch the videos prior to, do the coursework, and then come together and talk about your answers at the long dates, the long lunches. We do have a workbook inside of the course. You'll download that before you get started. We're going to start with a reflection and wins module where you guys look back on the previous year, see the things that went well, the things that didn't go as well, the things that you would do differently, the things that you said you would take action on that you didn't take action on. Then you're going to look and audit 4 areas of your life: family, fitness, finances, and freedom. You're going to see where you made progress and again, where you did not make progress, what you were happy about, what you were not happy about, maybe what you were disappointed about in the last 12 months for those 4 categories. Then you guys are going to close your eyes and you're going to establish a 3-year vision. If we could fast forward, get into that time machine and move forward 3 years, what would life look like? Where do we live? What do we do? What do we do in our free time? What do we do for work? What actions have we taken over the last 3 years to get us where we are? What did we stop doing? What did we start doing? What did we keep doing? What habits came along for the ride? What habits changed? What new habits made their way into our lives? Based on that vision, you guys are going to create an identity statement. It could be 1 sentence, could be a paragraph. Who are you? Why are you who you are? Identify what you are doing in this life and why. What are the main priorities of your life? Whatever you need to write a mantra, a personal mantra for yourself for the next 3 years, that just by reading that reminds you of the life that you want and the person that you want to be. Then we're going to dive into those same 4 F's: family, fitness, finances, and freedom. Each have their own individual module. And you're going to go deep on a micro granular level of those 4 F's. And you have got to be truthful with yourself on what are you currently doing to progress, to grow in those areas. What current habits are holding you back from progressing and growing in those areas? What do you say you want in those areas, but you're not actually taking action to get that? Are you telling yourself the truth, or are those things lies? You got to figure it out. If it's the truth, then you got to take action. If it's a lie, then you got to stop saying it and you got to find the truth. After you get real with yourself on those 4 F's, you are going to establish your goals for all 4 of them based on the 3-year vision and what you came to realize in the 4F audit and the micro granular level details when you dissected each of those. Based on those goals, you need to create your ideal week. How am I going to structure my life to support these goals? What are the things that we're going to keep doing as individuals, as a couple, and maybe as parents? What are our kids going to keep doing or stop doing to open up more time for these other goals that we say we want to have over the next 12 months, 24 months, 36 months? After you create the ideal week, you're going to write support statements. Earlier, you did identity statements. Those were about you. A support statement is, what do you need from your spouse to get where you want to go? What do you want them to understand? Where do you need help from them? Then you're going to create a theme. Okay. Again, sort of like an identity statement, but what is this sentence for the whole family? What is this sentence for your marriage? What is the theme for the next 3 years, right? I told you my personal theme was to become famous in my home. That was what I wrote 3, 4, 5 years ago. That was my theme for 2 years. After 2 years of telling yourself, be famous in my home, you start to change your habits to be more famous in your home, to do more with your kids while you're there, to put the phone down, to stop working from home, things like that. Then we're going to pull it all together with an exit statement. And then when you guys do the course, you will have the opportunity to book a free call with Jeff to go over any loose ends or talk about actions that you guys could take to get where you want to go over the next 3 years. Again, find the Tactical Empire Network on the Skool app. Skool is Skool. The link will also be in the show notes. Apply to that group. That is free. Book a discovery call with Jeff. Message us on Skool. We'll give you access to the Couples Annual Planning course, $500 course for free. Follow Jeff and I on Instagram. Follow the Tactical Empire on Instagram. And as always, thank you for listening to today's podcast.